One definition of insanity is to do the same thing over and over and expect a different result. In America, we have been doing the same thing over and over. Eating our 4 food groups, our meat and our potatoes and our milk and all this stuff, and our health has gone down the toilet. We buy the most drugs, we're the most unhealthy. Should we change? No. We get something wrong, run to the drugstore. We need to stop doing what we've been doing. This water, once you pour it, it's dying. You can't preserve life. When you separate it from the source, it's dying. So this is plugged into the wall. Electricity being imparted into that water, breaking it apart. When you break apart molecules, you produce energy. You want to just pour this right into your mouth. Go, like that. That's the best thing. But second best, pour it in a glass and chug it. Don't carry it around with you. Don't sip it. This is chugging water. This is the way I used to help people. And this is $25 worth of organic greens. And that makes about a half gallon of juice. And you need a gallon a day, so you need $50 worth of organic greens to repair your body. You can get a gallon of this for like 1/10 of a penny. Anybody that says this is expensive does not understand life. They don't understand what your body needs. This is the cheapest miracle you'll ever buy. If you leave here and don't get one, your brain's not working right. You need more of this in your brain because this is it. This is what it looks like, and that's that cloud, and that's the highest potential of energy. If we put that meter in right away when it's poured, very high level, almost 800 millivolts. Every minute and hour that passes by, we're losing that energy. If you seal it in a glass container, it still has some energy 4 days later. But it's hard enough to pour all that water in for Americans. Americans don't like to drink. Why would you waste your time pouring in old, tired, dying water? Get a machine, pour it in, chug it. This is the pH scale, and the reason it stops at 4 and 10 is because below that or above that, it doesn't change color anymore. So this is where we deal with mostly. The center line is where your body is. So 7.0, which is right on the edge of this, that's exactly neutral. Same amount of acid as alkaline. Everything below 7.0 is acid. Everything above 7.1 is alkaline. The human body is 7.4. We are alkaline. Acid kills us. The last stage of death, regardless of what you die of, most of the time is the blood going acidic. You have a heart attack, your body fails, your blood goes acidic, you're dead. If you got kidney failure, you had a horrible accident, your blood goes acidic, you're dead. If your body can recover that, you can live on. It is possible to go to alkaline if you were exposed to some kind of chemical like lye or bleach ingested, go to alkaline and die. But if your blood goes out of this teeny tiny little range, you're toast. Got it? So 7.4 is exactly perfect. 7.39 is as low as you can go. 7.41 is as high. That's 2/100ths of a pH point. Your body is constantly working and eating yourself to keep it there. Got it? It's happening all the time. Right now, you're all eating some of your muscles and your bones and the enamel off your teeth, and you're eating away at that nice alkaline brain. Pouring this water stops it. I'm going to explain how. If you're at 7.4, all 87 hormones are firing as they should. All of your body systems working as they should. If you go slightly off that, like 7.39, 86429, there's a big range in there. Even though it's 2/100ths, when we get into the thousandths and 10,000ths, there's actually quite a big range. And the further you go off that range, the sicker your cells are. The more your body starts to not function right. So if you hit 7.39, you slip into a coma. If you go just below 7.39, dead. Rainwater used to be 8.9. Now, rainwater collected today, 6.2. We're talking about almost 1,000 times more acidic than it used to be. I collected snow up in South Carolina a few days ago, and it was 6.2. We got acid snow, too. Okay? How does that happen? In industrialized worlds, with all these chemicals that we have and pumping into the air, it mixes, it binds with the H2O and can no longer be separated. The estrogen, the plastics, the gasoline, the bleach, that binds to the hydrogen of the H2O, and no matter how you filter it, even distilling it, even evaporating up into a cloud and being rained down, there's still estrogen in your rain. How many of you think you should be taking a little estrogen every day? You shouldn't. When you run water through an electric field, it not only breaks that H2O apart and the drug bound to the hydrogen gets broken away, but also those drugs get broken apart. So this company got an award from one of the top environmental companies in the world, organizations in the world, because the wastewater coming out of this can be digested by Earth again. So we're putting clean water back into the environment, the first clean water. Does everybody know how water works? We drink it, we use the bathroom flushes to the treatment plant, they poison it, filter out the paper and the dead frogs, they throw it back out in nature. And then they expect nature to digest it. Then we get water from an aquifer and then we filter it again, treat it with chemicals, send it back to us. What's happened is we've introduced thousands, 75,000 chemicals that our grandparents didn't have to live with. Okay? Saturated nature. And these chemicals have bound to the water and can't be separated. The only way to separate them is through an electric field. And it has to be a strong electric field. That's why only this company makes a machine that can do it. Oh, there's a lot of knockoffs out there claiming they're doing the same thing, but guess what? No body changes. No health changes. Oh, wait, let me take that back. Worse health, because when you use cheap parts, you get heavy metals, you get toxins into your body.